Greetings, I, TheWarOwl, greets you, and welcome to Strat Talk, the show where we talk about strategy for the game Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This time, we're going to be looking at the Team Dignitas vs Fnatic game here, and very specifically looking at how to take mid-control as the terrorist side, and there appear to be a number of different schools of thought on this as well. I'm going to let the auto-director run here. This is a special Strat Talk because we're going to show two different rounds in this from this game. One in the first half, one in the second half, and you can see sort of the difference in how Dignitas takes mid-control versus Fnatic, and it is actually quite a significant difference. We'll go over sort of the strengths and weaknesses of them, the advantages and stuff. Yeah, and it looks like the mid-control thing already happened here, so let's hop back and check out exactly what happened. Alright, so here we are at the start. Let's turn on the X-ray so we can see the nades and smokes and stuff. This is going to be Fnatic first and how they take mid-control. They are going to try really quickly to take this mid-control. So as we pause it right here, we see 4 players charging forward. JW leading the pack. That's because he had a spawn to get it pick with an AWP. So as you can see, JW does have the AWP. He is in front. DevilWalk is going to throw the all-important smoke. And the smoke's going to go off after JW moves out to take the pick. So let's watch this smoke. And it's going to smoke out the window. So we see Fetish actually picks off JW, but boom, there goes the smoke. It's actually maybe a little bit off. It should land inside of the window, so Fetish is going to have a hard time. But we look at Fetish right now, he can't see a thing. He's completely smoked off, but sending JW up there first in this position and to launch just a pick shot down there before the smoke goes off, it's a good decision, but it's also risky because, as you see, JW just got out-opped by Fetish. I think this is the only time that happened throughout this game. I mean, JW is a very competent opper, even though he's dead there. But yeah, so that's pretty much how Fnatic takes it. It's very simple, very straightforward. A lot of teams do this. They just throw one smoke, they rush it really quickly, they get a pick, sort of try and get those CTs to fall back. We haven't seen any other throws as well. Schneider very aggressively charging forward here. Should have been visible from short. I don't see any smokes or flashes or anything to block off short, and nothing inside of the connector as well. So his goal is to push out connector and try to get a pick up the connector as well. Fnatic, super aggressive. This is a way to do it where your player is going to be pushing out right away. It also tells them that you're going to be doing it. So Fetish here, watching middle with this AWP. As soon as you see that smoke coming over the top or you see it get smoked mid, it tells Dignitas, oh, they're taking mid control. So the weaknesses to this, of course, are getting picked before the smoke goes down. You can just wait for it, though. Another weakness is that players could be at short when you see where Schneider is. That little vantage point right there, if they had a player there, could pick him off, because we don't have a smoke down here at A. I'm going to resume just so I can fly around. Put it at half speed. One position that AWPers sometimes stand, they don't do it as much anymore, is right here. So there's sort of two AWP positions, one of them being right here. This area is not smoked off, so a player from the connector would be able to be aggressive as well. So those are the weaknesses of it. The strengths are you take it right away, you completely nullify the sniper nest position, forcing Fetish to pull back, and you get mid-control in sort of a blitzkrieg-y, very aggressive way. So there are the smokes and flashes to take out short. So this is very useful if you want to do an A take, an A split. You move some players down mid, take A while the rest of them come from the other side. It's also very useful if you want to do a B split, because you just throw the smokes and flashes that they're throwing there, just block off the connector. So let's hop over and check out how Dignitas does this and how it differs. Alright, so here's Dignitas now taking the T side. You'll notice first off, their smoke is vastly different. So let's watch that smoke. They're going to throw it fairly quickly here. It's Sipnik's throwing it over the top. And lands right here. So we pause. This is a very interesting smoke. I mean, it's not going to matter because Fnatic is full at B right there. I really wish I could fly around one. All right, we'll just go on 4th speed here. So if you have an AWPer watching from this window, they're not going to be able to see. So it nullifies this middle position to an extent to where they can't see. It also nullifies this AWPing position because you can't see him pop out there. And then they're able to jump by and get behind these boxes here, and you don't know which side they're coming out here. It's vastly different. They also usually send a player underpass when they do this as well. So here comes Device quickly through the underpass. So he'll have vision of the connector as well. He can also abuse the middle position. Now, where I would think the negative to this could be is if Fnatic played aggressively. What they usually do as well is throw a flash out. As soon as this smoke pops right here, a flash will land about where I'm standing right now in that smoke, and that'll prevent an aggressive push from Fnatic. A lot of teams are going to put a player who's playing from right here, could aggressively, if that smoke is there, they have smoke screen for them to push up middle like this. So a counter-terrorist could be in position right here, very far forward, could throw in his own flashes and stuff, and that could really punish Dignitas. So to deal with that, they throw their own flash, but I see that as the big weakness, that Fnatic, or the CTs when you do this, could aggressively push down the connector. But still, two very different strategies. It's fun to watch it happen. It's fun to watch that each team in Counter-Strike has their own special ways of doing this. It's also worth noting that on most rounds that Dignitas have used this, they don't actually take the mid control. They just make it look like they're going to take the mid control. And as you can see, as soon as they take mid control, then they throw their smoke at middle. So there's the second one. They've kept mid completely smoked out. So they don't right away throw the smoke to block out the window. They wait until they get behind this thing, then they throw the smoke from here. So it's a very different way to do it. I've actually never seen another team do it this way. It's pretty cool. All right, thank you folks very much for watching. Hope you learned something. Tune in next time we do this and all that stuff. I'm TheWarOwl. I almost did a closer there. That was close. And I still have no closer.